Welcome back, friendos.
Good day, Sirach.
Let's check in on Aveline since she's here. Aveline.
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the Captain of the Guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
That's why I remain unimportant. Less pressure.
As if the return of the Amels hasn't set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, have your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane. You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen?
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Grouse all you want, but the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawk. Just say the word.
All cops are bad, but Eveline's on the less bad of the bad. I would like to have a couple discussions about her treatment of Isabella and her slut-shaming thing, and definitely want to talk about mage rights, but, you know, could be worse.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bodan.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
So you raced here just to give me this?
Oh, I didn't want to be responsible for so much coin. Just holding that purse was making me sweat. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bodan.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
Hightown. Hawk didn't take to nobility super well.
Nothing new today.
He didn't want to fall into the trappings of nobility. You know, he didn't want to get up his own ass about anything. But, you know, it could have been worse. Could have been a whole heck of a lot worse.
Oh, there's been so much.
Speaking of the estate, the mansion. Damn. Hey, long time no see.
You've settled in nicely.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
So, how can I be of service this time?
Someone's trying to be a guard. Poorly. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawk. I appreciate it.
Alright, let's check these letters. So many letters. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you in the past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fainriel would have been long since sold to slavers. Instead, he's thrived and begun to master his magic. But now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the First Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Please come to my home in the Alienage. I will be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you've shown Fainriel in the past. Sincerely yours, Ariani. Hawk, I do not know if you remember me, but you helped me with the card. The Renville Harrowmont, the guy that, the family of the deposed usurper Harrowmont. Yeah, he gave you some gold. The Underground Railroad. Many people in this city owe you their lives, and I am one of them. When my friends and I were cornered by Templars, you helped us escape. Over the years, most Starkhaven's apostates have been captured, but thanks to the help of many people, I have remained free. You've done so much for the apostates. If you are moved to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. She knows many more ways you could help more lives. Forever in your debt, Terry of Starkhaven. No problem. Sirrah Hawk, years past I fell into wickedness and swept up in the madness of Iduna, yes, Iduna, the exotic wonder of the East, who is helping Tirani corrupt the Templars. And she said, thanks, no big deal. To Hawk, life with the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marathari tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see in their eyes they're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust. Your friend Fainriel. Don't worry about it, babe. We'll talk soon. Flag flying at half-mast is your soul. Messer Hawk, words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Oh, the little girl from the magistrate's son, the crazy one who thought demons were telling him to kill children. Leah has found a hero in you. She's become interested in swordplay and combat, and she speaks of joining the guard one day. She seems none the worse for wear. I hope she becomes a guard. Dear sir and madam, I am Lord Achim Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste. Send me 200 sovereigns. Blah, blah, blah. Hawk, heard you lot got to the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there? Big ones? Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove him off. Maker, dark days ahead, mark my words. A man can't even cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Old Barlin. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Bethany, such a dear girl. I remember helping her helping me weed. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker, the hero of Ferelden, and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most of the country, but Lothering is gone for good. We hope to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regards, my regrets and fond regards to the children. Your friend Miriam. Lavon, how are you? Hope all is well. Oh yes, it's from Carver. Things are good here, I suppose. Grey Warden legends do fail to mention a few things, though. I've yet to do anything remotely glorious or honorable since arriving. In fact, most of it is painful, dirty, often horrific work. Thanks a lot. In case you forgot, it's your fault I'm here. The positive is that I'm alive and part of something greater. I have a chance to prove myself. Maybe I'll even step out of your big fat shadow. Thing is, Ferelden already has a hero that stopped the blight. Pff, big deal, right? Say hello to Mother and Gamlin for me, Carver. I do like how Carver develops when he becomes a Grey Warden. It feels like the best outcome for Carver. And I like to think that Levon Hawk specifically, like in Crit Fail Club, he started to like rebuild his bond with Carver once he became a Grey Warden. And once Carver wasn't so obsessed with being second best to Levon. And yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was a thing to think about. Let's talk to Mom.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child. It's not something I could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
Just don't go all pompous on me, all right?
I promise. If there's one thing I learned in Ferelden, it's that good people can be born in a hut as easily as a palace. Honestly, after so many years as a peasant's wife, it feels strange to have nothing to do. But I can't spend the rest of my life mourning Bethany and Carver. They're gone, and I can't bring them back. I guess I just need to start finding you a suitable wife.
I'm gay, Mom. Mom, I am a huge homosexual. Please do not give me a wife. Hey, buddy.
I like the doggy.
Oh, good. Oh, excellent. This can only lead to good things. Cat's like, yes, someone I can talk to.
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the Hero of Ferelden's camp.
Yeah, that's probably it. And I refuse to consider any alternatives.
Ah, you've returned. A letter arrived for you.
Yes, I know.
It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
Yeah, got it, Bodan. Thank you. Okay, let's... There's a whole bunch of catch-up quests, like, talk to this companion, talk to that companion, and that's what we're going to be doing. And we're going to be starting, of course, well, we started with Aveline, but we'll now do the one that I certainly care about the most, and talk to my future husband. It's fine, don't worry about it. Fenris!
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Don't flirt with my man, Isabella. Honestly. I'm just kidding, you can do whatever you want.
3 years. There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Daenerys killed him. Either way, if Daenerys is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You take a breath and look around. And start anew.
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Daenerys bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
I might be able to help with your problems. Or give you a few more.
Only a few?
It depends if I really work at it.
Tempting. You're a handsome man, Hawk. Is there no one else who has your attention?
I didn't quite catch that first part.
I don't need to repeat the obvious, I'm certain. I'm an escaped slave and an elf living in a borrowed mansion. None of those things bother you.
And I'm an apostate refugee. Does that bother you?
You have me there. You raise an interesting point. I'll have to consider it.
Aww, Fenris. I love you. You're a good egg. good bean. Let's see, who else do we want to talk to? I guess we'll just go in geographical order, like we'll just go on down the line. Which I think next would be, yeah, Bella and Varric. Bella.
The other night, and there was a giant cheese wheel on the altar. Where?
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes, that turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten.
If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
Looking forward to it, Bella. The Hanged Man. Let's talk to Verk. Verk!
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
And this is absolutely true. He had absolutely no plans. He lost his father, his sister, and effectively his brother. He does not, all he wants to do is protect what he has.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
I suppose after the whole business with Carver, it's a good idea to hang on to what you've got. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Oh yes, let's.
Hey.
Let's go check on Meryl now. And then we'll head to Anders. And then we'll start doing some quests. Hi, Meryl.
By the dread
Oh,
wolf.
boy.
Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Maybe... Yeah, I guess not. I don't remember if this is a glitch or not. Well, whatever. Oh, there's the Illuvian! Allegedly the one that sickened the hero of Ferelden, although it looks very different now. It's gotten a facelift. Alright, let's visit Anders. Well, at least he's alive. Man, we can just get the squad out, huh? Oh, and we need to... Okay, I'll pause this while I level them up. Give me a minute. Okay, there we go. Alright, last but not least. Let's go visit Anders. Hello, my favorite abomination. Let's talk.
And that will, stop the itch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes. Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you?
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews. The midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Justice must not know where to turn first.
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike.
He said foreshadowing.
And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
You chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. You're at as much risk as I am. That's what I worry. What if your money and position aren't enough? What if the Knight Commander turns on you? Everything I've done to control this. I don't care. I would drown us in blood to keep you safe.
Ooh boy. Calm down.
I don't want to see you lose yourself. To the Templars or Justice.
Deep breath.
How much is left if you strip both those out? This is your fight too. One day, the world must see us as people, not just mages. Help me make that happen.
Oh boy. Yeah, Hawk had feelings about Anders.
The dregs of humanity down with its waste. Fitting.
Rude, but fine. Alright. I think this is a good place to stop, because when next we meet, we're going to do some stuff. Actually. Fine. We'll talk to Sebastian too. We might as well do all the talk to your friends shit in one episode. Although I'm really stretching the word friend when I refer to Sebastian. Alright, Sebastian. The fuck do you want? Pretty little schoolboy.
We're here to serve the maker.
So this relic you mentioned losing...
You have pretty eyes.
I have pretty eyes.
You elves have such pretty eyes. Even the men. It makes me want to pluck them out and wear them as a necklace.
I wouldn't suggest trying.
Oh, I would never try. Not without reason, of course.
Forget I said anything.
Oh, man.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
I'm desperately trying to stay away.
For a sin you committed in knowledge. The Maker blessed us with minds and a conscience. He does not approve when we fail to use them.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you wronged.
Hi, Sebastian.
I thought it would end here. Young Master Hawk destroyed Flint Company. None remain. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Hawk? We were just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf. If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
This is why the cycle of violence never gets broken.
You jest, but that's the truth. Give this up, Sebastian. Dedicate yourself to the Chantry as you swore.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Why is everybody looking at me?
I don't know why Choir Boy here didn't yell Hawk to the rescue. That's clearly what he was going for.
If this allows Sebastian to make peace, it is worth doing. You've taken on lesser causes.
Please. I have no one else to turn to. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Shut up, Sebastian. I am not taking you fucking anywhere, you dipshit. Alright. Now is a good time to leave it for tonight. When next we meet, we'll do stuff that's not Sebastian. like anything that's not Sebastian. See you then.